light, very ethereal. I was first inspired by a road trip that my boyfriend and I took in the spring, and we went through Death Valley. I had found all of these crystals at these little roadside stores where you stop by, and I just always been fascinated by crystals. And then doing more research, I had found these images of crystals laid out in kind of like a grid, and reading more that people use them to kind of like heal themselves for the energy and to channel certain things into their lives. And just kind of fascinating. We're in an age where everybody's reading every kind of self-help book that they can find, trying to improve themselves, and this is something that's ancient and very old. And I just kind of loved the feel of a girl in a trance with these crystals and kind of trying to channel the energy through them. It's always, once I get the materials in my hands, I'll decide on my colors early enough, and this palette's kind of taken from the crystals, but also on that road trip it was a lot of those deserty hues. We stopped by an abandoned ghost town. There were a lot of like deteriorated, old, dilapidated buildings, and I loved kind of the effect of things very faded, not perfect, not super bright, and a little bit more worn and weathered. My tip to any designer is to sew constantly. The more that you know about constructing a garment, you are heads above the rest. It's crazy and unfathomable to me that so many designers now can barely even stitch together a garment. For me, like, just being able to know so many different ways to construct a garment will set them apart. And then perseverance. It's incredibly competitive, and you just have to keep going and going and going and try to be your own unique voice. Follow me on Instagram at Leanne Marshall Official, and I hope you all love the show.